Today's the day I'm leaving Sue's. I've been doing nothing for about a week. I think that might be my ride over there. That's my ride. David and the Trail Angel. And we're off. Very nice Trail Angel just dropped us off. Pretty. Water taxi does not run until 9, unfortunately. Or I'll be on it. Morning, Daniel. Good to be back on trail, isn't it? Might notice that I'm hiking with somebody new today. Snowbird, who I met when we had flipped up north, and then I saw last week at Kenny Meadows North when I was headed out. So when I got to Tahoe Sunday night, the guys had hiked in, and I guess after getting a taste of hiking without me, they liked it. Less stress, I'm sure, and they could do bigger miles. On Monday, they called me and said that they wanted to hike out without me, which is fine. Then I ended up going to urgent care again anyways and had to stay in town to get rid of the lovely skaties. So, I'm not sure where Kyle and Hoosier are. I haven't heard from them since they called to break up. So I just thought I would tell you that if you're wondering why you don't see them. Oh, rocky through here. Whew. Next wilderness, here we go. PCT follows the Tahoe Rim Trail up here. Views just keep getting better. Excellent view, isn't it, Daniel? Taking a break, enjoying the view of this beautiful lake. Still going along the lake. Been talking to these weekend hikers up there who are going to fish. Super blue. So when you fish, you can just see the fish and cheat because...
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're about to see. Because this lake...
Are you going to fish right here?
No, this lake doesn't have fish in it. That's
a small church group behind me.
Not to make that turn to Clyde Lake. Clyde Lake is
so I'm letting them go ahead. Whew. So now we have 30 members of the church group or so, plus the 3 weekend hikers. So I don't think I have to be worried about being alone today. Stop at this great water source over the water and let the 50,000 people go ahead. Took about a 20-minute break by that little water source. Snowbird caught up to me and had my coffee. There was a lot of people on this trail today, and not PCT hikers, just all sorts. Rocks are kind of rough on your feet here. Every time you come around a corner, it's a better view. Now walking along Heather Lake. Again, we have these horrible rocks to walk along next to the beautiful lake. There's a snow bridge there. You don't have to go over to here. And a cool tree here. Another lake. Not sure which one this is. Over the water. Field of flowers. Look at all the colors. Danny and Silas, we have yellow, purple, and red. Looks like I've hit the part of the day where I am climbing for a couple miles. This gentleman from San Francisco is hiking and watercoloring. Look at that. Beautiful. I said I was gonna get in the lake. I'm in the lake, kind of. My feet are in. Doing good. I'm up to my knees here, this beautiful lake. Look, I'm swimming in a lake. Got a swimmer. A little bit more of a swimmer than me, I would say. Just got a text from Compass. Those of you who remember Ken, who I was with a long time ago, who was at home wondering where I was. Wow, look at that view. Every time I move 20 feet, the view gets better. But the trail doesn't. Hiking up to Dick's Lake. Amazing view behind you, isn't it, Daniel? Ooh. These trees are amazingly huge. And all the roots from the trees all over the trail. Ooh, water source. I've been waiting for this. I'm almost out. This is the viewpoint of Dick's Lake. I got the 20 church boys still around me, which is fun. You can see the rocks right in that lake. And I'm going up there. Dick's Pass. I've made it to the top. I got 4 miles to go down to the other side to camp, and it's about 3:30. Getting closer to Dick's Lake. This day has been one of the prettier ones on trail, I feel like. But it's 4:45. I think we started around 7:30. Took a lot of breaks. And camp's like a mile or so away. And I am very tired. Thought the views were over for today, but nope. I just keep walking by. More lakes. Alright, here's my water crossing before camp. Guess I can go on that. Or maybe I can go over there. Okay, it's 6 o'clock, done 19 miles. I'm gonna camp right here in this little spot. There's a stream behind me, the last spot with water. The water was nasty, so it went a little further. It's a huge dry bag he's fitting inside his backpack because he hammock camps. I left camp about 10 after 6. Mosquitoes were rampant this morning. Only doing about 17 miles today to stop before there was no water for 9 miles. And there's only a couple thousand elevation. So besides the mosquitoes, it should be a nice day. It's the blowdowns today. And I've engaged the head net. Daniel prefers to climb right over them. He's having a fun day with the blowdowns. Ooh, funky way I'm wearing that net, isn't it? Wish it wasn't so hard to eat with a head net. I need to invent one with a little Velcro at the mouth. I can walk right under this one, just with a little duck. Ooh, There's our hiker from Switzerland that I lent my bug spray to. She was getting bit alive in her short. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday was big views, gorgeous. Today's below downs, mosquitoes, and in the woods. We are just leaving this area. This sign is facing the other way. Another big roadblock. We're continuing on the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is also the PCT, that missing sign there. Not as much water as I thought. So we got 2 miles to water. I've been without it for about 3 or so. We had water at the very beginning, but it was so buggy, I didn't even think of stopping. So in about 2 miles, I'm glad to stop and have my coffee and get some water. I'm getting pretty low. Lots of flowers through here. We got kids. We got yellow and orange and purple over there. I need water, but that's not going to be my water source. Yet another roadblock. I went on the rocks and around that way. Look at these ladies. They took my trash and they gave me a bar. So sweet. Thanks, ladies. And the one in the front went to UVM, Frankie. Yay, water. I want to take a break, have my coffee. Nice break. Took my feet, drinking my coffee. Beautiful stream. Mosquitoes seem to die down a little bit here. Look at all the purpley blue butterflies. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
I've come upon Legend again, who I saw.
And today we're telling stories about great people.
Okay, sorry. I'm like slow motion. Tell me your names again. Legend.
Nothing better than trail magic. And these guys have been here since breakfast. Okay, we got Vortex from the Trail Magic long enough, and we are carrying on. Yeah, we'll drop down there. Silas and Danny, I think Oscar the Grouch maybe has relatives that live in these trees. Because look, they're all green. And they look furry like monsters too. More Grinch, Oscar trees. Okay, so here's our kind of bunk bed setup because there's no spots in here. My tent's behind there. We just had dinner, and then there is one tent down there because this is so sloped, and it's you gotta climb down a hill to get here too. There's our setup from the side.